Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Wednesday edition, Hump Day edition of the Barn Burner.
But it was a short week, so is it?
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, good question.
Are we still humping today when really it's kind of day 2 of the work week?
Hump every day, Dean.
Yeah.
Humping and going.
Humping and lumping. Yeah.
It's a great pelvic floor.
Damn right.
Keep it busy.
I can't wait.
Well, no,
I'm going
I
to tell you
meant
all about it. Arouse later. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Here we are. It is a presentation. This thing that we're doing, it's a presentation of Bet365, the world's largest sports betting platform. Get that account open if you haven't already. When you do it, if you're still signing up, you've been kind of dipping a toe. You're ready to do it. Use the promo code NATION when you do, whatever the moment. It's never ordinary with Bet365. And oh, hey, look, it's the we've got the super chat. If you are inside the YouTube going live today, if you put in a comment with a little bit of a cash donation, we'll show your wisdom on the show, and then we will pass along the dough to the Youth Centers of Calgary.
Wise.
Where'd you go? Quick.
Just I like the comments on. I don't always have them on, but with just me in the studio, like to see what's happening.
Nothing really there. Some good mornings. It's an interesting little community that they the listeners and people.
It is, yeah, because a lot of people consume the show that aren't hanging in the comments every day, but there are a lot of people that are in the comments every day.
And Rhett, you can't see them, but it actually, you know what? It gets a little spicy. People get in there, they get fighting with one another.
People all the time.
I can turn them on. I'm at home, but my eye couldn't see them anyway. I need them.
Yeah. Do we need to get you some spectacles?
Oh, for shizzle, Dean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you, because you are a reader, have you noticed that you're needing to?
Oh, major. Yeah. I got little nightimey things.
The little halfers?
Nightimey things.
Yeah. What readers they're called, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, you've had the blue blockers for a long time.
Blue blockers, readers now. Yeah, it's
now
a mess.
Yeah.
I love I'm an optician.
You're an optimist.
You are.
An optimizing.
Glasses half full. That's what he says.
That's what it is. Glasses halfway up. We're sitting and we're waiting and we're sitting. Everybody's still talking about it, getting ready for Thursday. Rhett, do you have plans? Yesterday, as you were leaving the studio, you were kind of, what am I doing? Am I having people over? Am I going out? Am I staying home and having nobody around me so I can just watch this game? People pissing me off, distracting me.
See, this is the problem. You've had this issue before where you make commitments to one thing and then something changes. So then that's supposed to change. Pinder screwed me because today we were supposed to meet with someone and then that's happening tomorrow. And so that all changes. And now my camera's following me around.
Yeah, it does.
I'm going to have people over and you're more than welcome to come over. Everyone and anyone listening. If you,
is that right?
123 Rhett Boulevard. Just knock on the door twice.
Yeah.
Garage door will be up one panel off the ground.
969 Party Place, Calgary, Alberta.
So the shoveler's out getting some. I'll bet you she's being cheeky. I'll bet you she went out. She's supposed to be getting some Maple Leaf gear, some red and white.
Oh,
you know what? She's gonna show up with her.
She's gonna have that big Uncle Sam hat with the stars on it and the stripes. Yeah.
Oh, and she's gonna try and stir the pot a little. I'm sure she'll get a mega, some sort of there will definitely be. Definitely.
Well, who are you cheering for, Rhett?
I'm Canadian.
Oh, okay, very good. Yeah. It's checking in.
Wasn't there a Homer Simpson one where he's like got like there's fireworks? It's like handheld fire. Da, 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 da. He's got the big American hat, something like that. That'll be the shoveler when she walks back through the door.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Apparently, it's hard hitting because right now, one of my kids at school, he might have to rumble.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
yeah. Even though he was cheering for Canada, being that he is Canadian, but also American.
Yeah.
His friends put it to him that because he's got the passport, can't be part of the party.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Kids, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Even though he's
so I said, give him the old 1-2, right in the nads first, and then it's an uppercut, and then maybe an elbow to the eyeball. So
isn't that how the Stone Cold Stunner starts? It's just like bomb, just bang, done.
Yeah, it's a kick to the groin or nuts.
Yeah,
and then
it's always a good starting point, folks.
Perfect
for the stunner or just for anything. A good swift kick in the nuts.
Yeah,
that's how you want to get.
I guarantee you, there's people out there that are annoying you. Just one right to the nads.
Yeah. We're going through our contract negotiations and all that. Just walk in quick.
Yeah.
Bam.
You know what?
You.
That's what Peter Klein does.
Yes.
And McLeod Law, when he comes in, it's time for litigation. It's time to litigate. Hi there. He fakes him out. Oh, it's a very nice guy. Peter Klein goes for the handshake. Bam. Kick right to the beans. I don't know if he goes through with the stunner or not, but he could if he wanted to.
Maybe don't do that, but
Maybe don't.
maybe do.
Yeah, maybe don't do that. What else is going on? There's some Flames stuff this morning, Pinder.
Yeah, it's interesting. We saw, as anticipated yesterday, that we talked about Kevin Ball and Connor Zary were both skating at Winsport. They'll practice again this morning. Yesterday they had to do the afternoon, CBA rules. But they've added 2 defensemen to a group that already has 8 defensemen.
Well, you never have enough D.
That's what they say. I know Daryl in 04 could have used another couple. But yeah, I mean, Rasmus Andersson is not here yet, but will be back at some point, I imagine, given that he played for Sweden 2 days ago. You have already, maybe Ball isn't ready to play, but even then you still have 7 guys. If you
Then he should have been on vacation.
Maybe he is, but point being that they're running minimum 9D right now. And 8 if Ball's not healthy enough to take regular shifts, and Rasmus isn't there, but 8's still way too many. 6 would be fine. I don't know what they're doing. I like both these young players. I want to get looks at them, but I'm just trying to figure out what the algebra is here. Are they going to terminate Tyson Barrie's contract? Are they ready to expose one of Miromanov or Hanley to waivers?
Could it just be a practice thing for this week?
Could. Yeah.
And then just send one down. When
Have
Rasmus
you ever wanted that 5th pair at practice? Yeah. I'm just confused.
I don't know.
Rasmus
Ball skated yesterday, so he's on the ice. So you're at 9D. That's the worst number because it's too many and it's an odd number.
Somebody's sick and they're going to play scrimmage.
Anyway, I don't know what the
2 lines on each team.
Maybe.
I do like both these young fellas, though. They've got a lot of the offensive defensemen that they've drafted and added in the last year or so. When you think about Muse and Perek and Brestevich, these are the stay-at-home types. These are the steady eddies. This is what you need when you've got lots of the volatile offensive defensemen.
I love how much Pinder loves our farm system.
I don't think it's elite, but there's some interesting pieces.
Very good.
Perek's very good. I don't know what any of these other guys are, but
yeah.
Muse is having a monster year. They got the top 2.
It's okay, Ryan. It's okay.
Scoring in D-men in the O again. I like prospects because I look at this group now. I'm like, this group can't win a cup, but maybe some of these younger players could help win a cup down the road, right? That's the whole thing about whatever the R word is, retool or rebuild. Is like you're allowed to get excited about young players, and some will turn into great players, and some will fail. We don't know yet. It's called prospect porn in baseball. Everyone gets so excited about their prospects because they haven't failed yet.
No, just for the sake. Now, there's no chance this. I would think there'd be some fans be like, "Hey, they called up 2D. What's going on? Something's cooking." Is there a chance something's cooking, or is this just kind of a?
They need him for practice,
right? It's
wants to play a scrimmage. Not.
They don't play a game for days. If they needed some, they wouldn't
Sundays.
call them up today. It feels like it's more just kind of a
need to have them up here because they're making a deal. They can't do it tomorrow if the deal goes through.
And inversely, Rhett, if you wanted extra bodies at skate, why weren't they there yesterday? I just don't. None of this.
I don't know
really
what
makes
the Wranglers' schedule was.
Well, maybe they got to practice and realized, we want some extra guys.
Maybe yesterday's practice wasn't a scrimmage practice, and today's is.
Potentially, yeah. We need answers because this on its face.
Yeah, I think
weird.
you're right, Ryan. You know what? I wouldn't stand for this BS. Just
let's get
putting out there that we called guys up and no background information. Huska.
Let's.
I feel like I should have like a drop right now for. We want answers. We're demanding
for the Flames and breaking news for.
We need answers
and some stop the hammering.
Yeah.
I don't know what would fall into what would be a good one here.
Well, if you missed it now, so it's too
really
late.
Yeah, too late. Jack, could you get Connie on the show? We just need a quick explanation. Just get.
Yeah, why is he never on our show? Hates us or what?
We never asked.
Do? Oh, okay, then that's fine.
Much like why things don't happen on the shows because we're not doing them. That's why they're not happening.
Yeah, I think you know what? Here's the thing. I feel like between the three of us, and I'll include Jack to the lesser extent because Jack's kind of a muppet. I think we could accomplish a lot of good things if we tried and cared. And
If you made a list of those good things, what would they like? What do you mean good?
Well, getting Connie on the show.
Oh,
It'd be good for the show. I would think people would like to watch it.
I'd put the boots to him. I wouldn't be softballing it like you guys. Hey, how do you think?
Only we knew a
really,
guy
really good,
knew
and you're
all the numbers
you're
of
the
this guy.
best GM we've ever had. I would be hardballing him right down the pipe.
Give us one right now. What's a real good tough?
Yeah.
Connie
So
question?
if he was sitting
Give us
here,
an example. No dumb media
I
questions.
can't.
Give us a
It's,
good one.
what I'm going to waste him. He's going to see this, and then he's going to be able to plan. It's like the ABC interviews. It's too easy.
or Eric Francis or somebody will steal it
Steal it.
There you-
and then ask him at the thing, and then it'll be like, well, see, there's my
You're welcome, Francis.
Yeah.
That's your.
You
real
didn't give him
name.
anything.
No, really not. But it's it doesn't feel like doesn't feel like there's a big trade coming. If that was
I would love to be shocked and have one. That'd
I
be
would
great.
too.
Yeah, like adding 2D. One, I'm like,
I'll tell you
okay.
what they're not going to do. They're not going to take away from Canada, USA, 4 nations and make a effing trade. The league would go nuts.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the magnitude of the
I
trade.
don't
We saw
really
what.
But we
agree.
just said a big trade.
Yeah,
The Sens traded for Olmark hours before Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. I think
Yeah, the
nothing's
league was
sacred
mad.
anymore.
what was that trade yesterday?
It
Vegas
is a
traded-
thing, though. You don't think it would be a thing that they couldn't wait till tomorrow or Friday to?
Probably. Yeah, probably. Now, Solovyov was here before the break,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So bringing
Just
him
done.
back is just kind of getting them back to status quo. And
Yeah,
if they
he
bring
was
up
horseshit.
Kuznetsov, they're without Rasmus.
No, the difference being the ball's skating now.
Right, but if
He
they're
was
easing him
playing
in,
the ball role, so that's the difference.
you play your ball roll, and I'll play.
Okay,
You know.
well, I'm just counting D. There's 10.
I know
That's
you're
me.
very upset about it. I could tell
Not
you're.
upset.
Listen, Ryan has a plan. This is
I don't
not
know what the fuck they're doing. Bringing
what
up two
in
fucking
the
what? Like,
hell? How can they run?
what are we doing here?
When I run a practice, I don't want no 9D.
We got 9
That's right.
goddamn D up
Damn
here.
it.
What
What's 9? You got one loser hanging out by himself. We need pairs.
idiots!
Come on. Been running 8 all year.
Science.
So not only should we be running the team, coaching it too? Hey, we got it.
Hey, you weren't on when Farhan said
You guys both
Any-
have whistles, right? From your
any
you can bring,
putts in his hat could go run an organization. It's not.
No,
Ryan,
it's
have
not.
you got a bucket of pucks?
I
I don't want us just showing up to run practice feeling
I'm
like,
getting low on pucks.
are you?
The little shits have been losing them in the snow on the
Mm.
lake. Not good.
Don't worry. When the snow melts, they'll still be there.
Oh yeah, because my kids are go-getters, and they'll
They'll go
be
get them.
right out there.
Yeah.
Get them a snorkel for summer. They could go get all the pucks back.
There is nothing to set the tone of a kid's hockey game, though. When you're at the rink and you're the coach and you got to take care of the pucks,
Oh.
and you see pucks going into the other side and they don't go get them. Oh, go get that puck, you little shit. Go
We
get that.
we had a mission of steal as many pucks as we could for the first half of the season.
Yeah.
Puck bag broke, and we left 100 on the side, and we just bring the rest now. Huge win.
Only 100, hey?
It's just a big W for the coaching staff.
Oh,
And meanwhile,
okay.
all year the other teams are like, those friggin' Glen Lake assholes are stealing
Yeah,
our
We
pucks."
always practice the other Glen Lake teams. It's more of a inter
Yeah.
Glen Lake rivalry.
Are they a division up or down or?
Those 2 Div 1s, so we practice them. A
I
bunch.
see. Yeah.
They're a little light on pucks.
Yeah.
Who's to say why?
It's hard to say.
I mean, it could be anything.
Yeah.
It's like 10D. I don't know.
They're good shooters. They get
Who's
'em off
making
the post.
pucks?
Who?
Slovakians
like-
and Canadians.
Like
That's it.
who's doing it?
Yeah.
Are they making
Slovaks
anything
and
else, or
Czechs.
are they just strictly? Are they sitting there every day? It's like if the NHL ever decides they're going away from these pucks, we're hooped, guys. We gotta diversify our portfolio here.
I like the way you're talking, Dean. Diversity, great
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
You know,
If you look on the puck, it's either made in Slovakia on the side or made
Really?
in Canada. I think there's a big factory in Quebec and then one in Slovakia. That's
well, that's a
that's
shocker.
the bulk of the pucks on Earth come from those
Let's
two.
make
places.
the pucks here.
Why aren't we making them here?
Make the
Tariffs
damn
on pucks.
here.
Sorry,
Yes.
Slovakia,
And
bringing
Quebec.
your pucks around here.
We're putting tariffs on Quebec now. What's going on?
Yeah.
Here?
Well,
You
you
want
know,
to pay more for your
Aren't
pucks?
there a bunch of interprovincial tariffs? Can't we do that?
I'm sure there's some industries.
I
Moving
hate this
microbrews.
effing camera. You guys
There
give
ha-
me shit for slouching. The problem is not me. It's this camera.
No, I
that
know. and you've
wanders
spent-
around up and down and all over the damn place.
Move around for a bit. Show us.
I feel like there's probably a setting.
Oh, there 100% is.
There
It's
would
just
there
that
would
he
be
won't look at the setting. He wants to do it himself.
Where's the setting?
It's you got to get the software.
I think
Snoop
you'd have
around.
to, yeah, there would be
Oh
a
yeah, download spyware onto my computer,
There it
and
is.
then that's great.
Right.
Thanks.
There it is.
yeah,
Genius.
yeah. I'm going to throw this up here just because. George is saying, Boomer, that Origin Brewing hat is awesome.
That's
Well,
right.
thank
George.
you,
There is.
sir.
I don't know that it goes with your red.
It doesn't. It was just right here.
We're Christmassy. We're Minnesota Wild today.
Yeah,
right? You get the
Christmas in
I
Feb.
do love
red
that
and green.
lid though.
And I was just going to say, you know, I talked to Big Mark last week. Mark, you know, with Origin Brewing, Mark,
Yeah.
hey, Boomer, it's we were talking about different things, and we're working on some of this
Diversity?
collaboration.
Diversifying? Oh.
And you know Dane from over at Origin, good old Dane.
Danner.
He's kind of got his hooks into some of the merch game.
Are you saying meddling or
No, I think
Oh.
he's kind of sneaky. He's kind of sneaky good at it.
Yes.
So we are
You were the
working
two of
on
them,
some
yeah.
different things, and we showed. I think when we were doing the barn burner pack at Christmas, we showed some of the T-shirts and the hats that they've got. Go to originbrewing.ca. You'll find it. Hoodies, hats, all that sort of stuff, and coming out soon, maybe some of this.
Mm.
Maybe some of this, which I look forward to.
are there any blondes at the studio?
Sure, think so.
I'm gonna borrow some for tomorrow night. Gonna stock up.
Are you?
Mhm.
What about the Afterburner Pale Ales?
I'll
Don't
do that
sleep
too,
on those.
T.
Right?
Less of those, but they're around. Or rare.
Or you know what you could do is just go to the old tap room, because there is one in Strathmore and there's one in Calgary. Look at that.
Look
Those
at that.
things are hot. Well, they're not hot. I mean, you don't want to.
Mine are quite cold. Got them in the fridge, Dean. Tastes better.
Good buddies over at Origin. Hey, Boomer.
There you go.
So there you go. There. Hey, look at that.
Get yourself a lid.
Man,
There's
Jack's
the,
on the ball when he doesn't have to drive all the way downtown.
That's right. They've got the it's downtown. The malting, and then the brewery stuff. The plaid flannel, some tux. You could use that toque today. Hey, if you didn't have it.
Mm.
Support local farmers. There's the tractor tees.
Golf shirt. Hello.
I kind of like that. Was that a mustard?
Mustard, yes.
I like that mustard.
Oh, yeah, that's real nice.
Look at that.
Jeez.
Large
Wow.
oats. It's a popular one. See, no, they're
They're out of X's.
flying out the door.
I could use
Yeah.
an L.
You could use an L.
Mark, you don't think Pinder could use one of those mustard ones and match his cab shot, bro?
I was driving out to the thing. So you can go check some of that out. But yeah, we are going to have some cool stuff coming. Great partners, our buddies at Origin. Good guys. And I was telling you, showed you the picture. Sterling was out in Montreal for that game last week.
Yes.
Yeah, I was told he was doing a speech or he was speaking at a convention or something. Can you imagine?
That feels like some sort of a tax write-off. Go make a speech now. You can the whole trip's work.
Sterling.
So
trying
he went
string
to a
worst
pub,
together.
got smashed, and started yelling. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah,
I've done
I had a
that.
big
I was-
presentation to do. Oh, is that what you call it? Yeah.
You know the problem with you Quebecers.
Pinder does a lot of presentations.
Do I ever?
It's a steady calendar.
Sorry, I just said it was last call. Yeah, ooh, time, a human construct. Please leave.
yeah, exactly.
Like that, right? Yeah.
I did. I like when you get wound up and do.
You know what I miss, and it was kind of a thing on the old show, is when you would fall. You were kind of just off mic,
Yeah.
dumb
Fans?
fan guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm fucking you. Yeah. Off mic just a little bit for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And then it was just kind of somewhat incoherent, but just way overbearing and
Yeah.
yeah.
You love a little off mic. Dean likes that.
Yeah.
He does. If anyone ever laughs off mic, kills him, loves it.
Well,
Trying to think what a good example that would be. Just give me a moment here. Like,
I'll tell you about service while you're doing that. Service Credit Union. The Big Share contest is back. It's in full swing. Your chance to win $1 million just by saving money. Anybody can enter by becoming a member and saving with service. You have $500. Put that into some savings, save in some way, shape, or form. Your RRSP, TFSA, because it's RRSP season.
it is.
That's going to get you entries into the Big Share contest. Set up your paycheck for automatic deposit into your service account. Bonus entries. High yield savings account. Fast track. The GICs. Delicious. Great promotions during this contest period. Find out more. Service.ca/win. April 30th, 2025 is when it all comes to an end. So get in now. Skill test required. It's the Service Big Share contest.
One of those.
Kevin Rooney should be in the 80. Rory Karen's place.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Huska, apparently, according to some, has a real love affair with Rooney. He'll never.
Huska loves Rooney so much. Why don't you marry him? Something like that, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes. That's what we're talking about.
I'm not here trying to defend Kevin Rooney. I just
At the end, really, it's kind of the good way to end that for sure. But there are some. It's like, what's this guy got? How is this guy? How bad does he have to play before?
How many goals does Kevin Rooney have to Steve Smith it right in the hole? And you just
there it is.
Okay.
Hey, retro looking. Hey, Jack, what do you think? Now, Jack, do you remember the just off mic crazy fan guy?
A little bit, yeah.
Good talk. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's good. Good job, Ryan.
Jack likes everything.
Marty Rhodes. Good one too.
Now, you know what I have? It's kind of funny how it all came up. Again, things just sometimes they happen for a reason. This is another thing that used to happen on the old show. Do you remember the old show?
Try not to.
Yeah.
Like we had to get up early. Remember that?
Yeah, for a long time we did a radio show early in the morning, years and years, and
Didn't make a lot of sense now that you look back on it.
especially with how we're doing this now, it's hardly seems
So many
worth it.
good things.
We'd stop the show for like 7 minutes at a time. It was weird. And then you'd
at
start
least
again.
7 minutes.
And do we have time? Because you were.
No, you're good. You got all kinds of time.
I was listening to a radio show on the weekend, and they literally were having a great conversation. And the host told the person that was answering the question that they had just asked to shut up, basically.
You gotta stop.
Or we have to stop.
Gotta stop.
I'm like, this person is giving you gold right now, and you're gonna go. What?
Was it because they were out of time, or did they have to go to break?
Time.
You gotta get to break.
We're out of time. I have to go to break.
Yeah. I have the combination for the bank safe. It is 13. You know what? Love to hear more.
I'll do it for the program.
We're out of time. We'll get next time. I look forward to getting that bank vault combination from you.
Oh, I was dying.
Thanks for your time.
And that's just beautiful right there.
Yeah.
But anyway, there was something else that we did on the old show. We kind of did it, but we didn't really do it. We talked about doing it. I think we tried it. And I can't help it. I was feeling a little nostalgic, I guess. I thought maybe, everything old is new again. Dude. I wonder if it's not time to bring back Dude.
Dude. That's the one.
Hey,
Dude.
Out of all the stuff, all the things that we did, it was kind of Dude. If you would like
a few more dudes in there.
If you would like to sponsor Dude. Now, because I asked Jack, I said, "Now, Jack, do you remember when we did Dude, or at least we talked about doing Dude as a segment?" He's like, "Not really." Okay, good enough, Jack. So what would be
As if Jack was awake early enough to
I
listen
know.
to our show ever.
Let's
Total
watch. So I've got a, I have a. Let's do this. Connor Zeri back at practice yesterday. I think that It's obviously a good thing, right? That he's back. Kevin Ball is back. They brought up these 2 defensemen, right? Things are looking up for the Flames. Dude. Pretty good.
Didn't we have like the bad dude too? They're like, dude,
Stand by, Ryan. Patience. Stand by.
I could do what?
Well, just put a pin in it. Let's take a look at this clip. Now, coming up on Thursday, Canada versus the U.S. And we saw what happened on Saturday the other night. It was heated. Brandon Hagel, good Sasker, right? Played junior in Red Deer. Went toe-to-toe right off the opening draw with Matthew Tkachuk. He was asked about it. Do you expect more of the same on Thursday? Tell us about it.
I mean, listen, what happened the other night, I think I did it for the flag and not for the cameras.
Brandon, hey, why do you say, dude, you gotta love that. They're for the flag, not for the cameras. It's good Sasker right there. Sweet.
Very dramatic.
Yeah. Wasn't it very dramatic? I did it for the flag, not for the cameras.
Yeah, there's no group chat. Just did it for the flag.
Yeah. Thatcher Demko. I don't know if you guys saw.
Oh,
Thatcher Demko. I mean, the poor Canucks, right? He's been injured, and then they got.
Am I cheering that this is?
They got guys going at each other in the locker room. They finally trade one. They get the goalie back. Oh, here we go. It's
playing well.
Thatcher Demko is out week to week now. Dude. Canuck fans are just. I think they're kind of getting done with this guy. They can't count on him. He's never healthy. He's good when he's healthy, but it's pretty rare. Pretty rare.
And no, they're not going to tell you what's wrong with them, dude.
Yeah, is it the same mystery
lower
knee?
body. Obviously, they'd give us the info. It's lower body.
Yeah, and still with the Canucks. And talking about this game on Thursday, this whole Quinn Hughes BS.
Hughes.
So you're going to Boston, but yesterday you're at practice with the Canucks. So you're not in Boston, but are you going to play if somebody seems a little fishy? Dude, don't be fucking around. Don't be doing it. Smells fishy to me.
We need a special
Yanks.
friend, an old
In
friend
what
of ours.
way do you mean fishy? Sorry.
Well, it's just what are you?
Why aren't you there?
Why
with the Canucks?
Are you playing? Or are you?
Dude,
what are we doing?
Not playing. Didn't one of the dumb reporters say that he was in Boston?
Yeah, but they're making the rules as they go. They're changing rules all the time. He's allowed to play. He's not allowed to play. Someone's got to be here.
That's exactly, dude.
Gotta be a D-man. Doesn't have to be a D-man.
No, talk it, threaten to bench him, take him off.
So I don't know who that dude is for. Maybe it's for Gary. Maybe it's for
you don't, dude.
Bill Guerin or whoever. You know,
Billy G.
Yeah.
All right, Pinder. What was yours? Because I don't have one.
Do you have a?
Well, he was talking about the Flames. I'm like, man, they're getting healthy. That's great news.
Yeah.
But, also, you look at the schedule. Washington, Tampa, Florida, Carolina, Philly, Dallas. Longest road trip of the year. 5 cup contenders. A back-to-back. Dean. Dude.
It's a gauntlet.
Do we have more explosions? Can I?
No, Ryan.
Oh,
like no, I don't. That's what I got done this morning. That's what I managed to.
Yeah. So workshop it. Be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Get an old friend to voice some dudes, and we'll be right there.
Yeah. Why don't you do that? You know how to do that, right? Go get a guy and roll some tape, and
I'll get him. I'll send him some MP3s your way.
That'd be great. Just throw those in the can and find some more explosions, and
Dude,
let
put
me
them
know
in the
how that goes.
file. It's the file that's always a pain in the ass.
It's the drive, Rhett.
The drive, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, the file's on the driver.
Yeah, that's right. Get the files in there. So if you'd like to sponsor Dude, you can contact
the Wolverine.
L. Weimer at
I'm not sure who, but
the Big Human.
Yeah. So we're workshopping some stuff. We're it's kind of like going back, hitting the old classics. Coming your way soon. Hey, did you know? What else did we have?
I'm old.
F I'm old is on the way.
Comments.
Yeah. But not phones. Phones is tricky. I don't want to do phones.
It's a new era.
We know, yeah.
Anywhere.
Phones is more talked about than actually exercised.
Yeah.
They're
And,
basically phoning constantly with these comments.
Arthas is saying we could drive some revenue with these segments. He'd pay to not have you ever do Dude again.
Oh, hey, ho, what? Come on now. Just, geez, dude.
Arthas, you start super chatting enough of that and we'll listen to you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude.
What was the other one? Hey, did you know?
There were just so many hits.
Yeah. What's the deal? Hey, did you?
What's the deal?
Yeah, because we used the Seinfeld bed. Hey, what's the deal? Yeah. All right.
Was it cold out this morning?
Yes.
I'm not leaving the house today.
At all?
Well, I'm low on gas, and I'm not going to stand outside and freeze my
Took us.
hands. My hands filling up.
Yeah, I got some stuff today. What rink is this?
Oh boy.
Ew. Yeah. That's a long way to go. That's a long way to go for that one. But we'll do it. We'll do it.
I got a big problem with this championship game on Thursday, which I'm told is tomorrow.
Yeah.
I believe it's on Thursday.
Today's hump day, kind of. So maybe tomorrow's Thursday. If that's the case, it's supposed to be coaching. The head
Right.
coach is at said game in Boston because, of course, it's Glen Lake Red. Probably just
Yeah, and
jumping
you're
on
all
the
rich bastards and can afford the $1,500 seats.
And that leaves me coaching when really I would just have my phone on at the side working the gate, watching for score updates.
Yeah. Or in the pub, depending on what rink you're
No,
at.
no, you can't coach from the pub. That would be before or after.
I
It
see.
might be better.
I don't know. Can you stay radio dark? Yeah, I don't think you can walk the halls of the rink without someone screaming about
I
this.
did it the other day.
Yeah.
You're too anxious, though. You're too involved with people. If I walk by and scowl at people, it's not anything new.
I can't do
It's
that. That's me.
fairly rare,
Yeah.
common occurrence. Don't look at me. I don't want to talk. Please, just
Yeah. Just put the blinders on.
No photos, paparazzi. No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No
I'm a
pictures from
big
autographs.
Somebody did in the comments things there. Where's Noodles? Noodles not in today. He's traveling, and it was just
Yesterday we said Noodles was in today.
No. Yesterday.
Yesterday I said Noodles won't be in tomorrow, which is now today, and I'm just
Because
repeating that.
today's hump day and tomorrow's
Today's hump day,
Thursday. Thursday's the day that he's going to be in.
Yeah.
Yesterday we said
The days are all
tomorrow.
messed up, Dean. The
I
days are all-
know. Well, we'll get you back to a 5-day work week, and it'll straighten
I
itself all
don't
out.
think so. I'm counting down days. I've got it all worked out where I'm going to go from 4 to 3 to 2 to 1.
Yeah, you've been talking about this
Yeah.
for a decade.
Yeah, he's.
I watched a big AI thing this morning while I was grinding away on the bike. You know,
Yeah.
because I'm into fitness.
Yeah.
I love it because I don't have to. We're not going to have to do F all, and then we
Right.
can just.
Or we're going to
Life
keep
of
getting
leisure.
paid or no?
They're going to have to work that out, Ryan.
Yeah, that's the big hitch because I feel like the billionaires are going to make lots off it. I'm not sure.
Oh,
the clubs
for
like us are gonna
shizzle.
do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's the. I mean, it's kind of the wrinkle in everything is the making a living, earning a salary,
Right.
getting paid to do things.
Oh, it's going to be good for the billionaires. We should do it.
UBI for
Great.
everyone. UBI, not UTI. UBI.
Yeah, you don't want a UTI.
Mm-mm.
I had some IBS going this week.
Yeah, you did.
Not
Yeah.
ideal. Yeah, not ideal. I still don't know why or what it was necessarily, but
Well, you've got a tender tummy. Things do.
my daughter thinks it was maybe the Vietnamese soup that we had. She's like, was it the
that'll
soup?
do.
The
Odd that you bring up the Vietnamese soup because we were discussing maybe a Vietnamese meal this evening.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Tell
I'm
me
running
more.
out of ideas, Dean. I
What?
need a cookbook. I need a cookbook. I know. I just
Well, get AI to make you one. You
I was
show
gonna
off.
say,
Bragging about AI all day.
AI, here's the food. Here's the foods that I like.
Yeah,
Put
make
together a
Yes.
schedule of recipes for the week. I bet you they'd throw something together for you.
Bake me a
might
cake.
do it
Build
right
me a
now.
bicycle, clown. Let's go.
Yeah.
That was my $1 billion idea.
What was it?
Well, I don't want to say it on the air because
Yeah, because Francis will take it, and then
Stupid Francis steal it.
and then she.
yeah. And then she- You want to talk about your pelvic floor, or do we want to do the Pinder report?
Well, it's hump day.
Update.
The Mod Medical Clinic, bearoused.ca. I hope that the kind of chats that we have here about this, I hope it's having an impact. I hope people are kind of looking into it, and I think they are.
Mhm.
I think they're realizing that, we're full of it in a lot of things, but we are aging males, and as we age, things. Look at you guys, both going to your phone. Oh, Boom's gonna do a read. I'll just tap out.
Some of us are doing research. Just
that what it
relax, bud.
Bearoused.ca.
Bud.
Don't jump to conclusions all the time.
It's a
Just-
jump to conclusions, Matt.
There's different conclusions to jump to.
Why? Why are we weird at talking about these things? Why do we? This is why I want attention. It's us. Rhett, why? Ryan, why? Why is there taboo?
You know what, Dean? Even if you don't want to talk to your pals about it or us about it, you should at least go talk to the people at the Mod Medical Clinic about it, because maybe you aren't comfy talking about it in public, but at least go talk to a healthcare specialist. I mean, if my eyes are bad, I know who I'd go talk to.
Yep.
If my ears aren't good, you know where I'm going and who I'm talking to. If I need a little help with my pelvic floor, hello. Let's not pretend it's not happening here.
And you may not even know it's the pelvic floor. So, well, there's some things I'm having to get up in the night. I'm peeing a lot, and sometimes I'm just getting up, and it takes a while for the old pee to start happening, or maybe Mama and I were trying to do some things and it's not working. You don't need to live with it. There's science out there, and the Mod Medical Clinic, they're right at the forefront. Bearoused.ca. Find out about pelvic floor health, strength, and how it all kind of ties in. It's physiotherapy with incontinence, sexual performance, hip and lower back pain, the stabilization of the core. That's like when you're on your bike.
Hip.
I'm always stabilizing.
You're stabilizing, getting a tight core. Optimize your life in the bedroom, in the bathroom. There is a non-medication approach if you're using the pills, taking those things. ViaSure works on muscle function, breaks down scar tissue, reforms blood vessels in the penis. That's a good thing. Fresh? Damn right. Damn right. Maybe you've had an injury, or maybe it's just as you get older, things aren't working quite like they should. Don't accept it. Doesn't have to just be one of those things that you take. I guess that's just getting old. Not the case. Bearoused.ca, the Mod Medical Clinic. I think we should go.
You got to sit on the Emsala chair. It's crazy.
So yeah, you've
cracking and whizzing and whoa. All right, things are happening down there. 10,000 a minute or something. Kegels.
Unreal.
Holy
Kegels.
What? Had the thing in her office. Everyone was taking turns sitting on it.
No kidding.
Yeah, there you go.
Why don't we do some right as a group? Some group Kegels for 5
Wasting
seconds.
my time,
10
Dean.
seconds.
I can go sit on that chair.
Yeah.
Why would I sit here and waste my time?
There you go. Now you could do it that way. It's fine. Or you could go to the Mod Medical Clinic and let the professionals put you, just put you right where you need to be.
Trying to figure out what's going on with all these demons.
He's really
the biggest mystery in his life right now.
I think I've someone in the comments has some intel. I just want to verify that's actually correct.
Someone that's listening to us has intel on what's actually happening.
Wes Gilbertson has tweeted 8 defensemen are on the ice with the Flames. Rasmus still on his way back from 4 Nations. Tyson Barrie also not skating. Why would Tyson Barrie not be skating would be my question.
Because he's got the sniffles or the flu.
So is it okay
he
now,
went
Ryan?
to Cabo like you and came back and he feels like crap. And
yeah,
wasn't in Cabo.
He's shitting like a goose because he was drinking the water. Shouldn't have been.
Jeez, Tyson, come on.
Hey, so now there's only 8.
Costco likes 8. Rhett thinks he's crazy, but he's carried 8 all year.
You were really kind of calling into question the Flames
going on
brass for this moving of 2 defense. What the fuck is going on?
A lot of disdain
6 right there.
You know what? It seemed like you really had very little confidence that they were doing the right thing or that it made sense. You very much. What
I just was confused. I feel like we could open it with the X-Files theme, and Mulder
Yeah.
and Scully could have helped us solve this.
Yeah,
Did you guys watch that? I never watched that.
I never did.
What?
No,
Never?
never. No.
Ah, was that like your drinking years or what?
There was
Because
something about what's his name that was just kind of
David Duchovny?
yeah, just
Too
kind of
much Red Shoe Diaries on the side?
Just very kind of just that
Everything
whole
else he
thing.
did was pervy, and then he had the X-Files. It's like that was his whole career.
But I still felt like he was pervy. What was that? Yeah, what was that show where he was like
The Red
like,
Shoe
total-
Diaries, no? Yeah.
No, there was another
Californication,
one.
he did lots of them.
God, there was another one where he was, yeah, very pervy. That guy.
Yes, like I was saying, it's
Pervy
either mysteries
vibes.
of aliens or heavy perv work. That
Yeah.
was his whole career.
David Duchovny. Him and Richard Gere, kind of that same kind of
Oh, what are you talking about? Oh,
Dick
Okay.
Gere, you giving him a tough
Dick
time?
was great.
Californication. There you go.
I just said that too.
Did you know what?
Yes. Number of times that happens as well.
You did.
Did you not say Red Shoe Diaries?
And Californication. was
okay, well, I
literally
heard-
what I said.
Okay, I did not hear Californication. I heard Red Shoe Diaries, and I have no idea what that is. I've never seen that either. So
For new listeners, this is exactly what the show is. Pinder gets wound up about a stupid call up, and Dean gets wound up if Pinder questions what Dean has said. So just this is
That's normal.
very much nail on the head right now.
Hank Moody, was that?
I didn't watch it then. I don't give a hell
on,
about
Ryan,
it
if
now.
you-
Like, what-
Was that Hank Moody? Was that the Californication role that he played?
I don't know Californication very well. I'm just saying all the non-X-Files stuff was typically
Yeah.
smut. It was like softcore, late night titties on showcase at like
Yeah.
midnight. That was
And
my
there was that-
wheelhouse for a while there.
Yeah,
used to stay up late. Everyone go to
You're-
bed.
yeah, creep. Yeah, bit of a creep. Hey, do you want to come over and watch some TV?
No, no one was coming over. That's hence the need for the channel 32 at midnight.
Remember when like Faces of Death was out on DVD or video, and you had to, and that was like, oof.
Yeah,
I wasn't into that. No,
no.
Well, it was not something to be into. It was just
Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope
the guy made $1 million.
you're not into it, quite frankly. Well, Pinder Report.
and then lunch
Early lunch today, Rhett?
every day. Love lunch.
What's the right time for lunch?
If you combine it with breakfast, it's really good.
Might be onto something there.
And I'll just say this: the
What would you
last thing
call-
about food. There was a 13-year-old in my house that felt confident enough last evening to walk by the stove oven and grab the ribeye
Oh.
and put it on his plate and commence in eating said ribeye. Didn't go over well.
No, hey.
That's that.
What
that
did he
is-
burn his fingers? Was it too hot? Is that
No.
the lesson he learned?
The
Is he trespassing, Rhett?
flicking of the ear. What in? Yes, you've overstepped your boundaries, son.
What should he have done in that case?
He should have walked away. Was what he should have done.
Dearest father, upon this gathering where we shall share food and drink together, I was curious
come
about the
back in the
availability
room.
of said ribeye.
I come back into the kitchen. What in the is going on around here? Gone.
Yeah.
What? What? I'm hungry.
So what was it not dinner time? What was there was
kinda
one
had a-
steak, or how
we
was
had
this working?
Kind of a scattered. There was sausage, there was steak, there was chicken, but the ribeye.
Yeah. Daddy-o.
Meats don't clash. Excellent spread, by the way, Rhett.
Thank you.
Yeah. Chicken and sausage and ribeyes.
Yeah,
Life's good.
Some mashed
Wow.
potatoes.
A lot of meat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Mashed potatoes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Youngest favorite potato. The mash.
Yeah. My daughter loves mashed. Loves mashed potatoes. And her grandpa, God love him, when he was growing up, all his mom ever made was potatoes. We're having
My
potatoes every
grandpa,
night.
every
Potatoes
day,
every day.
quite often, twice a day, lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Boiled.
As soon as he moved out when he was whatever, 19, 20, I'm never eating potatoes again. And he rarely did. He might have French fries under the different, but if you were making a meal, like they would come to visit, let's have some rice. Let's have some kind of a noodle dish. Anything, but do not put a baked or roasted or just don't do it because it's not going to get eaten. I respect that. I respect that.
Which
I'm trying to
part?
think. Well, just calling your shot.
Oh, okay.
Becoming an adult and saying, you know what, this is how I'm living my life.
Three of us have done with our this venture.
Haven't we really
Yeah.
stuck a claim on? Yeah, that's
it's gone really. Dude. Yeah. We've got it right by the short and curlies. We do.
Glass half full. It's just at the start of the show. I told it
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Optometrist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the guy. I opened the comments. There's nothing.
Yeah, someone's talking about pee stains on sweatpants. Another person talking about 6-year-olds' eating habits. It's not. You're not missing much.
Maybe we should make a book of that and sell it.
No one wants to read that shit.
Oh,
Rhett, just while it's fresh in our mind, would it be offside to ask you your top 5 potato dishes?
Hasselback.
If someone was going to make, if you were going to, because there's so many different ways
That's tough.
of making.
Right, I'm gonna go back. Simple roasted potato. Love it.
So peeled, cubed.
Nope. The baby potatoes washed. Then you put some oil and all your seasoning in a bowl, and you toss those potatoes in there. I like to slice the potatoes in half as well because I like the crisp. Just a nice roasted potato.
Are you throwing it on some parchment paper and just straight into like a baking sheet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not particular on parchment I like it when it gets a little, and because it's coated in the oil, it shouldn't stick too much.
Yeah. But and don't underdo them, right? Do them all the way so you get that good crunch.
Yes. The crust and the explosion. The Hasselback potato. Extremely difficult. Not extremely, but it's somewhat a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
To make. Oh, pretty damn good.
So that's where you take the potato and it's almost kind of like you thin slices,
but not all the way through.
Yeah. So it's kind of accordioned.
Yep.
And then what are you putting in there?
You have a butter, but a flavored butter.
Yeah.
And you layer it in every little fold in there.
Killing me.
Yeah.
Shut the front door.
Yeah. So good. And there again, easy. I mean, there's some work, but the butter, take some butter and then put some garlic in there, whip it up
Soften
nice.
the butter, but yes.
A little bit of oil to kind of soften it. Not hard, right? Everyone, we can all do this. Okay. That's number 4. The Hasselback.
I'm going to go back though, because then I always forget about these. Potato skins. I like a potato skin.
Is this top? Is it number 3 an honorable mention?
No, I'm going back. It's kind of an honorable mention, but I'll go. So how many is that? 5? No,
I don't want to derail you, but I do want to talk about skins. Do you want to do it now or do you want to do it at the end?
Whatever. The
skins, I feel, are one of the. You can make those so well at home that you don't. There's a lot of times, well, I can't do it like they do it, or
please.
If you're buying them ready made in a freezer box, you go, stop.
What are you doing?
You're not going to like them.
No.
But at home, when you can control the size of the bacon bits and the cheese and the butter and all of that, you may not like potato skins, but have you made them at home? Sour cream? Oh, damn.
They're better.
Good call, my friend. Good call.
Okay, good honorable mention. Number 3.
You know what? That should be on the docket tomorrow.
It is.
Hey, it is. Potato skins, homemade
is on the docket. God damn it. What am I at? 3?
You're in 3 now.
Skins.
I have to throw mashed in there just because they're a conduit for everything, and it's just.
If you're a gravy enthusiast, you can't leave it off your list.
Yeah. How are you doing it?
What, mashed?
Yeah, because are you putting cream?
Real
Are you
cream.
putting salt, pepper, butter?
No. So you know those bouillon, the jarred bouillon, though?
Oh yeah.
The jars of chicken stock bouillon.
Yeah.
So it's butter, cream, and that.
Really?
And if I get really excited because I love boursin cheese, I'll throw a boursin.
A
in.
puck.
Nice.
Put a puck in there.
Mhm.
What about garlic mashed?
It's fine, but this recipe I'm telling you is so with the
Yeah.
chicken stock. It's so easy. Done. Bob's your uncle.
It's weird. I kind of pass on the garlic mash. If I was to have a choice, it's kind of like you can control your potatoes after you get them. If you want to put some garlic
Yes.
butter or something in there to give it the garlic taste, but when you do the whole pot of garlic, you're committed to you've really kind of gone all in. Now, are you mashing them with a masher? Are you using like a hand blender to whip them?
I've done either.
Yeah.
Usually I just hand bomb it.
Yeah. I had to buy a new one, like right before or after Christmas. My the one that I had for
the
so
old
long.
one at your kids.
It finally, no, it was just time. It was a metal one, and it was kind of starting to rust and stuff over the years. So I went and invested in a new potato masher, and at the same time, I was like, I'm in a zone now. I also bought a what do you call the thing with the baster?
Garlic
turkey
press.
baster?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I had an old turkey baster, and the rubber was starting to it wasn't holding on to the thing quite like it should. Yeah, it was a big day. Potato
Big
masher and a new
day, dude.
baster.
There it is.
Yeah.
The baster.
So
And
we've
this one's-
got
this could be controversial, the last one.
the number
But
one.
If done well and correctly, you can call it au gratin or you can call it scalloped. Either way, that type of potato.
Yeah.
Well, that's number 2 because number 1's the potato salad at Bonton, obviously. But
Good point by you, but is that a salad or is that a potato dish?
Boy, that's a good question.
it's both.
It is both, and neither are wrong.
No,
Hmm.
it is weird when you say potatoes because someone's going to say like, "Oh, I love French fry. Oh, I love potato chips."
Yeah.
Kind of weren't going that angle, so I do see what you're saying.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be excluding it so much as specifically talking about baking a potato.
Hmm.
So the au gratin / scalloped, it is so good.
Yeah, it is.
It's got to
It
be done
really
right
is
too.
good.
You can't
Yeah.
half all these things are only great if you do it correctly.
And I wonder, thinking about again, my father-in-law, God love him, if maybe his mom wasn't going, it was just kind of, here's some potatoes, maybe they're cooked all the way, maybe they're not, which led to his I'm tired of potatoes. Because when they're done right, and you can't rush it. It doesn't feel like maybe something that would take a long time, but unless you roast them all the way, boil them all the way, prepare them all the way, they will have a bit of a mealy, crunchy texture,
do
and
it
that's
right.
no good.
Yeah,
No,
if you
no.
only had like a 3/4 baked potato,
Right.
Ugh.
like potatoes, I
Because you get into the middle of it and it's hard.
yes.
This garbage.
Take your
yes.
time.
doing
Jack, top 5 potatoes.
I'll go
very curious.
from 1 garlic mashed, 2 baked potato.
Sorry, stop. Are we going best? Are we going 5 to 1, 1 to 5, best?
One best to worst. Or
We'll do it the other way. All right, go ahead.
just
So
the
your
best
favorite
ones
is
are coming to my
garlic
mind.
mashed. Garlic
Yes.
mashed.
Garlic mashed.
Walk us through it.
Oof. What do I like about a garlic mash?
Butter.
Lots of butter, a little bit of cheese, some sour cream.
Sure. Yeah.
Jack's the
then-
mayor of Flavortown when he's there. That's why he
He
loves
is,
it.
Yeah.
I am
All
the
right,
mayor of Flavortown.
So garlic mashed. Number 2.
Baked potato.
Yeah.
Same deal. Lots of bacon, sour cream, cheese.
Load that S up.
Load that son of a bitch up.
Yep.
3, I'm gonna go hash browns.
Interesting.
Oh, I don't dislike it. but
Are we talking like shredded ones or
Yeah, I'm
chunky?
trying to think.
a
Like,
tater tot?
Chunks of the shred.
it depends what I'm eating. Like, I like the patty hash browns good, but that's with
Mhm.
like a
Right.
breakfast sandwich.
Yeah. That's a
But if
drive-through window.
if you kind of got the whole breakfast deal going on, you want the sliced. Do we like the sliced or do we like the shredded hash brown?
I like the chunks personally, but if
Chunk.
it's done right, the shred
I'm
can
more
be nice.
diced, but I
think
can.
I'm
Yeah,
more
I
diced.
agree. If it's, I can.
If you like
handle
hot
it.
sauce, hash browns are very, very important a piece of brunch because just a match made in heaven.
And you're right about the drive-through window. The ones that you get there, there's so much oil in there. It's a lot of oil for a small like a small. I don't know. It just it's different than French fries for me somehow. You can have
yeah,
French
totally.
fries that don't taste like oil, but 9 times out of 10, it feels like you get the drive-through window hash brown, and it's just so
So good.
well, I was just so greasy and oily. But anyway, hash browns, good. Hey, well done, Jack.
Nice pull.
Number 2.
We'll go tater tots.
Tater tots 4.
Tater
4.
tots.
Is a twice baked the same as a baked?
It's just better. That's all it is.
We'll say yes, but I'm not
Like,
you know.
can you put? Can I use that twice?
Sure. Double baked. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll go double baked last.
It feels like you're kind of cheating.
Yeah.
this other
Okay.
one.
Let's just go. We'll go fries then. Fries.
Maybe he doesn't like potatoes that much.
Crinkle cut fries. The home
I was
style.
gonna say, yeah. Are we doing
Thin.
Thin.
Mayonnaise or ketchup?
air fryer?
Air fryer. I don't like mayonnaise or ketchup.
Oh, you don't like ketchup.
A little bit of vinegar on my fries.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Salt, vinegar, maybe touch pepper.
You.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Are you putting them into a big bowl and then putting some salt and giving them one of these?
Yeah. Do it
Come on,
all.
Rhett.
Yeah.
Surprise ready.
Yeah. Terrific. Ryan, top 5 potatoes.
Are we staying in the baked category? Can we go?
No,
Whatever the
it
hell
is.
you want.
It's however you prepare a potato, which is why this is an intriguing conversation.
So the Bonton potato salad is number 1 with a bullet because it's just the best, and we know that. Other top 5 ones, I love Jack's call, the hash brown. Scallops are phenomenal. I think I'm not the mash that much, nor the baked that much. I would
No
say
mashed, no baked.
fries, hot sauce, and ketchup. You've seen this, Dean. I do this all the time. The mountain of fries, hot sauce, tiny bit of ketchup.
Mhm.
And then I'll just go with the standard old potato chip at 5.
You were pretty passionate about the double baked, but then it didn't make your 5.
I just don't love baked potato, but the double baked is so much better than a regular baked potato. I'm quite impressed with it. All the same ingredients. Just, again, don't rush it.
And what are we doing there? Just so we're baking it and then
Scoop it all out. Put it
Scoop it
back
out.
in. Cook it again.
what are you putting? So you take the potato
Butter, bacon,
innards,
chive, sour cream, cheese.
whip it up in a bowl, and then put her back in.
A lot of butter.
Yeah. Yeah. Potatoes, eh?
Potats.
I do like the baby potatoes. Slice them in half, some oil and seasoning, roast those some bitches up.
You know what? That's the one that should be in my top 5. My wife
It's
does
real
the
good.
smashed baby ones. That's
Yeah.
unreal. Like you're basically doing baked potatoes, but you hit them a couple times, throw them back in, and then you're
That's a sneaky move, by the way.
really good.
If
Yeah,
you want it
Jamie
for,
Oliver move.
for those, give them a quick boil. Give them a
Yeah.
quick boil just to soften them because that will help speed it up.
Smash.
And then if you give them just a light, like squish them, it's going to give it almost, it gives you more area for crispy goodness when you then roast them.
It's true. Yeah, that's a big one. Covered a lot of ground. I'm hungry now.
What about poutine? Is that just a French fry in disguise for these?
Yeah,
purposes?
That's just fry, I think.
I don't think that's yeah.
I do like poutine. It's just
So do I.
Yeah.
what's
But
really the star of the show? Is it the gravy or the French fries? Let's be honest.
Exactly.
What about the cheese curds?
They're important.
Are they?
It makes it all sticky and
Because there again, if not done right, then they're just cold and squeaky.
yeah. And if you get the wrong cheese, what are we doing here?
Yeah, you can't.
Got to be the cheddar curd.
Yeah, the
Du
Young-
Quebec.
young Jaime does not like when they throw the shredded cheese on there.
No,
Or
that's
the poutine, they throw what
embarrassing.
in the
Yeah.
who are
This is fries and gravy that you've cheated me out of.
once those tariffs hit in the States, right? You're going to be using corn syrup instead of maple, be using just shredded cheddar on top instead of curd and their poutine. What are you doing, guys? Come on.
sorry.
Be
Sorry,
friends.
America.
Be friends.
America.
I might go and just buy a bag. Although I got to go out tonight. I got a thing. It might just be straight carb potato day.
Oh, yeah.
Go buy a big 20-pound bag of potatoes and just start making nothing but potato dishes today.
You're right, Dean. It's chicken cordon bleu and
Ooh.
scallop potatoes tonight.
You've been bored. Look at you. You're inspired, Rhett.
Yep.
Uh,
Although Vietnamese does sound good too.
yeah, sure does. Yeah, sure does. That's the nice thing. I mean, you're not gonna have any regrets. Potato
Good.
rolls. Shep's pie. Potatoes. Smashed potatoes.
Jack, if you're here today, this conversation, you know where we'd be going right after the show.
I'm starving right now. You know what else? Gnocchi's potatoes.
Yeah.
That's how's that happen? I swear that's pasta. Everyone tricks me somehow.
No, it's
Well,
potatoes.
mixed with flour.
Yeah.
Half pasta, half potato.
Yeah.
You gotta have
They do
potato
kinda-
mash. The
yeah.
potato, what are they? Ricer. A ricer thing.
Yeah.
Nicer.
You know what else is a sneaky fave of mine from years gone by? Is you take your bag, freezer section, grocery store bag of hash browns, just like the McCain little dicers or whatever, into a roaster, whatever, like a glass. I don't what
You're gonna say
call that.
mushroom soup.
Mushroom soup.
Ooh.
Cheese.
How do we start there and
Jeez.
end up there? We're missing some steps in the middle.
So good.
So
No, you just
good.
you dump the hash browns into your glass ceramic
Yeah.
roasting dish, and then 1 or 2 cans, depending, of mushroom soup in there, and then some cheese on top.
It's a casserole, they call it. The
So
hash
then, as
brown
it all
casserole?
kind of comes together. Sneaky
What
good.
about, you know what else we missed? Being a good Ukrainian boy.
Yeah. It's part of it. I wouldn't think of like pierogies. I wouldn't think of as potatoes, even though it's a big part of it. It's a big part of it for sure.
Good point.
Yeah. I just feel like we're viewing the potato a little differently today now.
Versatile. Quite versatile.
Yeah. I think that it's probably a good conversation to have had, you know? Dude. Potato. Pinder Report is brought to you by Village Honda. New in-stock inventory on the ground. As always, new vehicle pricing is MSRP. The Civic Hybrid is the North American Car of the Year for a record-setting 4th time. The Honda Accord redesigned, some tinkering done for 2025. You're going to enjoy it. The Honda Ridgeline. It is sure-footed, reliable, as all Hondas are. The CRV. Remember when the CRV came out? It was like, yeah, that's for where we live.
That's a
It's
winner.
economical. It's easy to get around in. Super easy to park. All-wheel drive. Lots of storage. Fits everybody.
How's it going to deal with our crap weather, though? That's a big thing, right?
It's good.
Really?
Yeah. So good.
Okay.
Learn more at Village Honda and online at villagehonda.com. Presented Pinder.
Don't be trying to grow no potatoes in the same soil year after year either. Ryan.
Tell me what?
You got to rotate?
Nutrients. Yeah.
Really?
All the right. Yeah.
So you got to change the variety of potato or just put a different crop in there altogether?
Different crop.
Okay. Noted.
Like
I'll
summer,
take
fall.
that to heart with my
Yeah.
farming this summer. Speaking of the farm, the Calgary Flames went down to the American League Wranglers and have recalled Jan Kuznetsov
What?
and Ilya Solovyov.
What are you doing?
Ryan Pinder.
There's pictures of them. They're both lefties, right? I know there was some confusion back in the day, but
Right.
It's yeah.
Solovyov has done a good job playing with everyone down on the farm. Kuznetsov, maybe a touch more offense, but both have been excellent defenders for the AHL affiliate this year. We'll see either of them around by Sunday when they open up their post-Four Nations portion of the schedule with a home game against San Jose. There's the wild card. Flames 3 points out. They're also only 5 points out from being 7th from the bottom. Lucky middle, my friend.
We're going to have to make a decision. I'd said that just between the group, and this is maybe an off-show conversation. What do we want? What do you
What
want?
do you want?
It's all coming together.
You're stupid.
Because they're going to come out of this break. And we got to decide, what are we doing? What do you want?
Yeah.
Well, there's a new wrinkle to this. Sorry, Dean, if I interrupted you
No,
there.
you're good, Rhett.
A new
Don't-
wrinkle?
Well, the fly in the ointment was that the Canucks were playing well and kind of
Right.
Oh,
putting things together.
Yeah. I think they're like 5-1-2 in their last 8 or something. Yeah. They were cruising.
Demko.
Hurt.
Ooh,
week to week.
Yeah. Not day to day.
interesting.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's got a really solid track record of recovering quickly and
Mm-hmm.
very firm timelines on his. That
was
is a
it him?
serious wrinkle.
Was it him? And I don't want to speak, and I'll take it back if I'm wrong. Were we led to believe that he was maybe one of those kind of guys that, unless I'm 100%,
No, I don't
I
think
don't believe
durability
he
was an
was.
issue until last year, to be honest.
Oh, it wasn't durability.
No,
it's-
he's saying if the
I
Olmark.
think the Olmark.
Rob Ray
Oh, is that
said-
who? That's who it was.
Yeah, it was
Right.
Olmark, who
Yeah.
again, a broken nail. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to need a week.
I'm about 85%. Well, we could really use you. I'm not really an 85% guy.
Boy, I don't know. I mean, this kids,
Talk to me in 10% time.
100% of Forsberg. Who's to say? I mean,
Yep.
love him. Great guy.
Sorry, Demko. I
Needs to
didn't mean
learn.
to I didn't mean to paint you with that brush. If I did.
Thatcher starting to get painted with that brush.
Yeah.
Rough go here the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Let's look at the lines for the Flames that after adding 2 regulars to practice yesterday when they got back from the non-formation player break. As you see on the left side of the second line, Connor Zary on the Backlund Coleman line. That seems like a nice home for him. A responsible defensive player. And help us some offense too, please. We've missed you. Welcome back, sir. Please be ready for Sunday. Or don't. Again, got to make up our minds.
Right. Well, he's going to come back. Right? You want him back. It just in an overall sense
Yeah.
for the team.
Yeah.
A win in San Jose, a loss in San Jose.
At home.
Is
Yeah.
that good? Is that good news or is that bad news?
Yeah.
What do you
it
want?
is- It's probably a full show of what the hell do we want?
Yeah.
The third line's interesting. You got the 2 Philly acquisitions, Farabee and Frost playing together, and Yegor Sharangovich with them on the right side. And then your fourth line. Yeah, Kevin Roy Carey's at 2 points. And why Kevin Roy? He's going to be centering Pospisil and Lomberg.
Still in there.
Mustard on the wings there, Rhett.
I'm trying to look at this lineup and go, can we just make 4 lines and like
Well,
if we want Zary to be a center, is there enough ice for 4 lines?
That
If
was
we
the
just
question I
fold?
had when they added Frost. What happens when Zary's back? Is he going to play the middle or not? You still can, but yeah, is he a winger or a center? I don't know.
And because
them at center.
I am a believer that it doesn't take 3 superstars to have a good forward line. Like Pospisil can go play where Sharangovich is, and Sharangovich can drop down to where Pospisil is.
Yeah, it's about fit, right? More than just
Rooney can
best
go
players go to the top.
wherever, and Zary could go to where Rooney is.
Mm.
And so we need one more winger. Or do we have anyone else that can?
You got the Klapka if you want him.
Do you know what I'm saying though? Like, let's just
Yeah, you
roll
could
forward.
delete Rooney and add Zary down the middle and spread these out a little more and just roll 4 lines. Sure, you could. Yeah.
Because we got depth, Dean.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to necessarily
No
equal
scoring, but lots of depth.
offense. Yeah, I don't. You can probably shuffle all those around. I don't think anybody should feel overly
Maybe they'd
insulted.
score more if they didn't play as much. Spread the top minutes out.
Spread.
Brad.
It's a real throwback day today.
It sure is. To the main event, though, Thursday, tomorrow, I'm told, it's a championship game. Is it a gold medal game? I don't know. No, it's a championship game. 4 nations facing off. Hockey, Canada, USA. Orange people may be in attendance. We'll see. It's a very wound-up crowd we're expecting at the TD Garden. There'll be no Charlie McAvoy. Will there be a Quinn Hughes? Lots to get into. All we know is people care. We weren't sure coming in. But here's the, okay, 10.1 million people tuned in. That's better than every single cup final game, or non-cup final game, since 2014. That's very good. Do you want more context on a big audience? Well, in Canada, I believe it was 4.7 million people that tuned in for the Saturday game, 4.75 per. Oh, there's our boy Seahorn. Attaboy.
Yeah.
Olympic gold medal in 2010. That was the Vancouver one. Yeah, that's probably your high water mark for all sports all time. This year's Super Bowl, very good. I guess it would have been last year's. That's the overtime between San Fran and KC. Raptors, game 6 of the NBA Finals. That makes sense. Blue Jays, man, if you ever got to a final, what the numbers would be. ALCS in 2015. Ooh, that was a big number. And even the World Cup when they lost to Croatia in there.
Canada,
Opener.
Croatia. What the hell are we talking about?
That was in Qatar or Qatar. Potato.
I think it's going to be a monster audience.
It should be.
A lot of it because of, I think there is some American fans who are kind of, hey, what the hell is this? They're fighting. This is pretty great. I think there's going to be some eyeballs that ordinarily wouldn't be on a hockey product that will be.
Especially in the U.S. So that North American total is going to be huge. The Canadian one you'd think could be right there with a lot of those big events we just talked about. Somewhere from 5 to 7 million would probably be the best guess. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. What does matter more is Quinn Hughes going to play for the Americans. It's been quite a journey because, again, we don't really have rules. So let's walk through some of the things we've learned. 9:26 this morning. Chris Johnston still working through the process of trying to get Quinn Hughes to Boston, his Team USA. Hughes has been skating, and the Americans want all the best available options. Okay, fair. Bill Guerin saying they're still trying to get Quinn Hughes to Boston. He's skating today with the Canucks. Huh?
In Vancouver, right? That's
yeah.
yes.
And then Emily Kaplan adds more. Had just traveled to Vancouver and won't make another cross-continent trip unless he's going to play. Going to skate in Vancouver again today, where he wore a non-contact jersey yesterday. And everyone's good to go potentially outside of McAvoy. But now we're hearing that Brady Tkachuk wasn't skate. There's a lot going on here, fellas. Quinn Hughes or not Quinn Hughes? We don't know.
Yeah. I saw that the fact that Brady isn't skating is probably not a shock. I don't think if he could go, right?
That was the one that looked minor. The Matthew one was the one we were led to believe was more serious when we talked to Frank yesterday.
Well, can't he just take the day off?
Maybe he's doing that.
Yeah,
Lots of people sick out there.
Yeah. But boy, because again, we didn't think Cale Makar was going to miss time. It's like, oh, he's sick. Oh, missed a game. It was a pretty big game as it turned out. Maybe it's more than we're giving lending credence to. Could be something for Brady.
We'll see. One more thing on Quinn Hughes. I think we have one more Quinn Hughes item. One more Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes. 4D. Quinn. What do we got? Quinn.
I don't blame him for not wanting. I'm not flying to Boston unless I'm playing.
Yeah, don't fly me out to sit in the press box.
Yeah, I respect that you want me there and all of this, but if I'm going to get there and all of a sudden, they're not going to let you play.
What about all the swag?
You would get, I would think probably tracksuit or two, toques, hats. It's okay, man. Moving on.
There's something's happening. So, because here's the thing: if Quinn comes in, who's coming out?
Jake Sanderson.
So Jake Sanderson. This is a live look. That's oh, and
harsh.
Jake.
The old bedpan.
I can't believe they got Nurse Angle there. What are the odds?
I didn't know Sanderson had an ankle injury that he was.
Does now.
It's terrible.
He didn't. No.
He does now.
Do you want Trump there? Does it add anything, or is it just?
Yes.
If we're looking for just strict entertainment value, absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I mean, we can't ignore there's geopolitical tension here, and that would only heighten that. And it's been a part of the ingredient for these crazy buildings.
And let's get Trudeau in there.
Sure.
Let's go. They'll be booing the hell out of him, cheering the.
Let's go.
They won't know who he is.
Let's really
the
get
Canadians
it
that'll fill half the arena will, and they'll boo him. It'll be perfect.
That's a good point.
And then it'd be like Flames fans cheering for McDavid. It's like, well, am I really clapping for Trudeau here? Like, what do we do?
We do have more on that in a moment. First, though, a bad omen for the Americans. There's one thing that is undefeated at the Four Nations thus far. Teams which had the home dressing room 0-6. This is courtesy of the play-by-play man, Chris Cuthbert, who's phenomenal. USA is in the home room. Maybe Trump forces a room change. We'll see.
It's why Chris is the best.
He's very good.
Not everyone's going to see that.
Now, you mentioned the Calgary fans cheering for McDavid. So our buddies in the Dome podcast, we watched them a couple of weeks ago. I can't cheer for Canada. McDavid's on there. Just beautiful stuff. This is a Mike from the In the Dome pod trying to.
Well, maybe. No, it's good.
No. Well,
big goal. That was a big goal. Yeah.
Bit different.
Yeah.
Let's go back in time. Best on best. Last we saw. Okay. From the bottom to the top in reverse order. 2016 was kind of best on best. You had that U23 team was screwed it up. Europe's not a country. That kind of screwed it up. 2014 was the last real best on best. Canada just absolutely deleted Sweden at like 5 a.m. I deleted a lot of beers that night and tried to stay up through the night. Bad decision, Pinder. That was the Sochi Olympics. We all remember the overtime goal, Canada-USA in Vancouver. It was a Ginla to Sid to the back of the net. Sweden beat Finland in 2006. That's when the Canadians brought a bunch of old goats that should not have been at a best-on-best tournament and left their young, good players behind. 2004 was a World Cup. Canada beats Finland 3-2. That's a little murky for me. Oh, that was right before the lockout. No, it was a tough, yeah. That one had the doom and gloom vibes. 2002, Jerome's coming out party potentially. Mario Lemieux, the fake shot in front, lets it slide back door. There were some great players on that team. They routed the Yanks in Salt Lake. Suck it, Jack, I believe is what they said as they won. Do you remember that, Jack?
Was I even born?
2002. You tell me.
Yes, I was.
Okay. Suck it, Jack. 98, that was the don't use Gretzky in the shootout. And, of course, Dominik Hasek had a shutout, 1-0 over Russia. And then in 1996, they did a best of 3 for the final of the World Cup. That was a serious banger. There's a lot of highlights showing up now because it was Canada-USA, 3 games in like 4 nights. It was wild.
Yeah, I was just looking here. That old GOAT team from 2006. I was pretty sure that good friend of ours, Robin Regier, was on that team.
In 2006. Was he an old GOAT? Or was he a young goat?
Well, you know.
Weren't the Flames supposed to have 4 defensemen to make the Olympics the one year?
Yeah.
So exciting. Can't wait. TJ Brody and Mark Giordano, top pair. Let's go.
Yeah. Scott Niedermayer, Ed Jovanovski originally selected.
The names are going to be good. That's the thing. You just, how old they were and where they were in their careers was the disappointing part about 2006. It wasn't like there was high name value because there was.
Yeah.
It's an older team. Did they like leave a young Sid at home too? I think they did. They made some weird decisions.
Yeah, they had Adam Foote on the blue line, little Chris Draper in there because you want the best. You need a good team, right?
You a checker there.
Yeah.
Sid, you stay home. We got this Draper guy.
Yeah. Wade Redden, who I think was bought out.
Oh, that's
or
great.
at least he was sent to Hartford, the Hartford Wolfpack for the next decade shortly thereafter. Oof.
Teams are fired up. Jack Eichel. Rhett hated them in Buffalo, loves them in Vegas. It's a game 7, right? It's for everything. He understands the stakes.
Yeah.
It's actually game 1 of a 1-game series, but it feels like a game 7, doesn't it?
Did you see the clip Marchand was asked yesterday? So did this intensity and all that. Do you feel like when you get back with the Bruins and your team that there will be some carryover? He's like, no. I'll be honest, dude. I'm not even thinking about that. I'm focused on Canada, US. I don't even know. And
tonight,
he's just wiped Boston and the 82-game regular season off of his hard drive right now. I'm just, it's about Thursday.
It's the Bruins and the Sabres in a half-full rink on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
Welcome to Nesson's broadcast. Brad Marchand's back from. No, it's not going to be.
I'm not sure about that. I am, ready for Thursday.
Brennan Hagel had this to say. His fears were your fears, Dean. That this was going to look like an all-star. Everyone thought these might be all-star games. I remember thinking to myself in bed before the game, if this is an all-star type thing, I'm going to be so out of place because I'm putting my head through a wall tomorrow. You love that quote.
What a guy. Yeah.
Feel free to score.
And again, it comes back to the players. The players and the fact that they have bought in and that it 100%. Means as much to them is the only way that this is. Because if they had to give a shit, if they didn't care, then it would be, everybody would feel it.
It always does, Dean. It's always about the players.
Now you guys have seen that when they do the Jumbotron and they're like the lookalikes in the stands. So they'll go to some young strapping kid with a farmer's hat on. They'll be, look, it's Rhett Warner, and everyone will laugh. It's on the Jumbotron.
Right.
I guess it got nasty in Montreal because like Look what they're doing to these Team USA players. I mean, geez, that's come on now. Jeez. Jack, they're doing your guy dirty. Oh, nice.
Who is that ugly? What is this?
You've never seen this show,
No.
Chunk?
That's a show?
It's a movie, no? Horror movie?
Yes.
Anyway, probably the best player in the tournament. We'll see if he goes tomorrow.
Dean, do you want to tell Jack what?
No. So young. They're going to film a little piece of this thing and show it to you later. So depending if your team you likes wins or loses will probably depend on your interest in watching it. But the Four Nations Face-Off unveiled. That's going to start tonight, actually. Jeez.
Nice.
So you see some of the early action. You'll see everyone puking because apparently everyone was so sick. You'll see Elias Pettersson maybe doing cardio. Cale Makar with the squirts. It's going to be all kinds of exclusive access that you won't have on the normal broadcast, right?
It's what we need. It's how you build the game.
Mm-hmm. Rhett had the Demko news. Still not good, even though we moved to the Pinder Report. Or it's great news. Again, depends what you want. But for the Canucks who they just got rid of that locker room. There he is. Not going on a 5-game road trip. Lower body.
5-game trip.
Starts in Vegas.
So Miller is out.
Miller's
Demko is
gone.
out. And Pettersson has not really seen his game.
I'm sorry, which Pettersson? There's 3.
Yeah. The one has not seen a discernible bump in his production or play.
No.
Even with that dirty son of a gun, that meanie gone to New York. I'm telling you, this is a very good. What do you want?
What do you want?
This potentially could change things for the.
They looked like a team that had changed their identity. We're going to win with Demko. We're going to win 2-1, 3-2. They're going to lock things down. Yeah. Tougher to lock things down with Kevin Lankinen and Arthur Shelovs,
who played for Finland the other day. Who knew?
Yeah, played a lot. They hooked Saros after 1 period, so a lot of Lankinen, more than he thought even.
Well, and then Lankinen got yanked.
Yeah, there was that for Finland.
Either way.
You like bumper stickers, guys, or are they annoying? What's your take on bumper stickers?
Love them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Always.
I got one for Dean. It's a big one.
Yeah.
There it is. Yankees 5, Dodgers 0, the score bug, bases loaded, 2 outs, top 5. Beautiful. Because it just takes you back. It doesn't feel like you're right back.
It does, yeah.
That's just a little sticker on a car can take you somewhere. That's just a powerful tool.
I remember watching with my kid as this is happening. Like, this is not good. This is not good. And my kid's like, it's 5-0. I'm like, son, baseball's a little different.
Playoff baseball for sure. Georgia has I'm sure one of the university college teams here. They got a closer. Now watch that. The attitude and the swagger on this cat. Turns to the base runner at second.
But that's definitely something they will need to work in practice.
Oh, two, a beauty of a bender. Pseudo's down.
That was like Kurt Angle. This is what happens when pitchers aren't allowed to hit anymore, Rhett. No one can throw at this asshat. Like, can you imagine Roger Clemens on the other side of the diamond watching this?
Like, we need more of that.
Unbelievable. That's a bat flip times 1,000.
It's a charity game. What is going on?
It's Kennesaw State against Georgia. Come on, Rhett. Pay attention.
Yeah.
Did you ever wonder how Arnold Schwarzenegger learned English?
A lot.
Yeah, because you know he's Austrian. Is that right?
That's right.
And so, what language he would speak? He'd be
Australian.
Close. Well, he learned with the alphabet, guys. Come on, listen.
A is for B is for
bullshit.
C is for
Come with me if you want to live.
D is for
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
E is for
Enough talk.
F is for
Fine chariot, but where are the horses?
G is for
Get to the chopper!
H is for
Hasta la vista, baby.
That's a sneaky one.
I is for
I'll be back.
J
This
is
is a good
for
one.
Jesus, Marge, what the fuck?
K is for
Knock, knock.
L is for
I lied.
It's a silent K, Jack.
I was going to say,
M
yeah.
is for
Mac.
N is for
No more complaining. No more Mr. Kimball have to go to the bathroom. Nothing.
O is for
One ugly motherfucker.
P is for
Put that cookie down. Now.
Q is for
Quick, because my horse is getting tired.
R is for
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
S is for
Sure. Here's my invitation.
T is for
Talk to the hand.
U is for
He had to split.
V is for
Very hungry.
W is for
Wrong.
X is for Y is for
You're fired.
Z is for
Zero. Now, plane zero.
That's how I learned English, Dean. I know you wanted to know. You were asking me that a bunch.
The knock knock would be an N as opposed to the K.
If Jack was spelling, and also the hasta la vista.
With the,
Tough one.
it's more of a
Real
tough, kind of almost cheating there.
Multiple languages.
To the choppa. True Lies.
We've got quite a body of work in there.
If you watch True Lies today, does it hold up, or are we going to be let down? Let down?
Really?
I fear we're going to be let down.
Oh, dear.
I love True Lies.
Well, Dean grew up alone. He didn't have any brothers or sisters. He always
Friends,
wonder
family,
about the
pets.
environment someone's formed in and its long-lasting impacts on their ability to fit into society. We got him Hungry Hippos for his birthday.
Thank you, guys.
He hasn't taken it home. We thought because he didn't have siblings, he couldn't play Hungry Hippos. But as you can see here, you can play Hungry Huskies. You just need a dog. Hey, Dave, you could have been playing all the...
Could have done that, yeah. Would have needed the dog. Yeah.
Very easy. It's been a while since we had a ladder idiot, as I believe Jack labels them. So I think we might be heading over to Europe. Now, did you paint houses in England that one summer, Rhett? What were you doing there?
Yeah, I was giving back.
Painting different things.
What is this guy doing? What is he doing? Oh, God, I hope he's not going to lean off that.
It's better. Rhett, I'm sorry, because the stripe where it hits you is just...
Did he go back a second time?
No, Jack's messing with it.
But in fair, I mean, if you put the ladder up the whole way, it's going to hit the paint on the higher.
I thought he could just stand. I mean, it's not that
well.
hard.
I probably should have told him that.
Watch where the paint goes. It's just all over.
Does it?
Right on the face. Bonk. They're laughing at him. Not very nice. Rhett's doing all this giving back to the community. And he turns around. He shows you his face. And
I still haven't seen the paint on the face.
Yeah, we're waiting. Jack keeps rewinding it here.
Freaking Jack.
8 clues. There it is. Yeah, looks like State. That's jeez. You get pissed off when they raise the price of one of your favorite things at the grocery store? You get mad?
Oh, instantly.
I get even.
And you're like,
smashing shit.
Nerve.
Yeah.
How dare you? Well, I want to just lay it out a little bit because this is in Australia. And I spent a little time there, luckily. A wonderful country. But Woolworths is like a grocery store there. And, a cola product, the price got raised, which affected how this one Australian dad parented. The other thing you're going to need to know that Quad X is like a beer. So let's just take it from there.
Okay.
Fuck you, Woolworths. $50 for a box of Coke. Absolute fucking bullshit. You're off your fucking tits. I'm not driving into town by that shit no more. I've gone and bought a fucking carton of 4X Gold, a 30 block for $50 fucking. So I slipped that in the kids' lunchbox this morning. Now I've got to see the fucking principal. And it's not poor parenting from me. It's a fucking choice you made me have to make.
Woolworths. Maybe that's what we need to do with
What's he gonna do?
inflation and so the rising prices. Maybe if we just all made some videos and posted them.
Bleep
Then
you,
our voice
Woolworths.
is
Yeah.
heard.
That must have been Aussie Brad's buddy, right?
Not sure how Aussie Brad would handle that.
He's probably too busy wound up with Four Nations. Let's check in.
Boom, boom. Pinder, fucking retro. Hatters. Look at this, boys. Fucking Saddle Dome 88. Fucking harken back down to those days when the fucking Canadians beat the fucking piss out of those dog-ass cunt fucking American cunts. Hey, got me fucking jersey Sunday. What a fucking game. The cunts down here on radio are even talking about this shit. Greatest fucking period of hockey I've ever seen. The first fucking period. 3 fights. Those Kachuk fucking dog-ass cunts. Fuck you beating up on little cunts, you fucking ass bandits. Then you fucking run your mouth, you fucking dirty pricks. Fucking not happy about the fucking Kachucks. You fucking left us, you dog. Anyway, fucking enough of getting angry. Boys, fucking how exciting to see the fellas back up and at it. Fucking USA, Canada coming up. I got in a bit of trouble Sunday because it was fucking midday here. Got on the fucking piss early. I was fucking slaughtered. The squeeze was not happy, but fucker, it had to be done. You've always got to incite some bowling. So when you take this hat off, you go down the pub, boys, and you put one of these fucking chestnuts on, fellas. That really pisses some cunts off down here. But back for now, fellas. Back to the Canadians. I'm getting pissed on a fucking Friday, taking the day off, and fucking keep punching Canada. Boom, boom. Fucking keep punching, mate.
Yeah, that's fucking great. Yeah, the squeeze wasn't happy, but fucker. You got to do sometimes, right? It's for the greater good.
4-day work week. He's taking Friday.
Yeah,
Why
he's taking it.
Yeah, Friday, mail it in.
If I'm going to look up to anyone, it's not you two. I'm looking up to Brad.
That's good.
Take
That's
Friday.
just good advice. Yeah, good advice.
Makes
You're not going to have Aussie Brad going to those lengths, and you're just going to sit and maybe sip on a light beer or something. Come on now, let's go. Keep punching.
Keep punching.
What a man.
I like that hat. I need that hat from him.
Great lid. How did
you?
Yes.
Boy. That's Pinder Report.
Which one? The one with the fake hair on the top, or
the dome? I like that old foam mesh back there.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Had a couple hats.
And in with my 88 Olympics hat.
Right.
Cup 89 Flames hat.
Yeah. I don't know. I could maybe get you one of the other ones. I'm not sure where I'd get the saddle.
Yeah, I see those around a bit. I'm more inclined to the rarer one. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me know if that's something you're after. Village Honda, Northwest Automall, online at villagehonda.com. They present the Pinder Report, your dealership for life. Quality people, quality products. They've been a day one OG with us.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate all the support, and we would appreciate you supporting them. That's how this whole thing kind of works.
Keep punching.
Keep punching. Just like that. Just like that. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. What do you want to do?
Maybe Vietnamese for lunch and then the.
Oh, look at him think outside the box. That's unreal.
Nice. Is it still like bitter cold out?
Check the temp.
Minus 18 is what I'm seeing.
I got minus 21 here. Gross.
Yeah.
Ew.
But then,
minus 3 by the morning. Don't know how this ass works, but there it is.
Like I'm just looking at what I've got here.
5 degrees.
Yeah, my app on my phone today, a high of minus 13, and then for the next week to 10 days, all of the daily highs are plus 0. There's no minuses to be spoken of here.
Positive numbers.
Holy Dinah.
Yeah.
This Thursday, high of 3. The following Thursday, which a lot could change, plus 12.
It's tough for the outdoor rinks.
We deserve it.
Flood, not too warm to skate.
You're right. Yeah, it'll be a tight turn there. There'll be a few days where it'll be perfect. And all that direct sun that we get here beating down on your outdoor.
I got to get the snow off.
And those pucks.
And the pucks.
Yeah, get rooting around for the pucks there for sure.
Be good puck finding weather.
It really will be. Yeah. If you've been holding off finding your pucks for that good puck finding weather,
here it is.
Good news.
Don't sleep on it.
Yeah, good news for you. Bet365, the world's largest sports betting platform. Big game tomorrow. Lots of action. If you needed, somehow you needed a little more juice, you're going to find it at Bet365. Get that account open. If you've not yet done so, the promo code NATION is going to help you out. The app is awesome. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. As we take a little gander, a glimpse. There it is.
Even up. -110 for Canada, -110 for the Americans. 5.5 the total. The under -130, the over +110. And if you like the goal scoring numbers, Nathan McKinnon leads the way. +220 for an anytime goal. Ditto McDavid. Austin Matthews in the mix as well there. +210.
Hey, which one of you guys want to be a hero for your country?
Yeah, who wants the cape and who wants the horns? Let's figure this out.
Who wants it?
We'll know by tomorrow at, I'd say, 10 p.m. local.
Yeah.
Man, what a game.
Rhett will be asleep.
No, he'll be passed out.
His house will be full of people. He'll be asleep in his bed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know these people that well either, so they'll be stunned and shocked. But...
Yeah.
Also, we got breast in action today.
Yes.
Big underdogs, but never count out the breast. PSG
Breast is best.
Already up 3-0 in the first leg. Brest is on the road here. They're going to need to score at least 3 just to get the extra time. We need a huge performance from Brest today. Bet365.
How do you feel about those odds for Brest? The plus 1100.
That's a huge.
It feels like
bet of odds.
Yeah,
for sure.
Feels like they might be in tough.
Big
perhaps.
time.
Is that what we're?
I think it was around the same as Cavalry's odds to win in Mexico City.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
it was steep. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Ordinary. Never ordinary. And
Never.
hey, the super chat. That's right. During the course of the show, if you're in the chat on YouTube, you put a little $1 down or $2, and we will take the money, give it to the Youth Centers of Calgary, and we're gonna take that message of yours and show it on the show. Handsome Danny's in. Big $20. It's a weird feeling cheering for Team Canada this time around. I cheered when McDavid scored, and again when McAvoy kept sitting him down. I'm so conflicted. I can't wait until Thursday.
Doesn't have to worry about McAvoy on Thursday, but yeah, I do understand that.
Yeah, it's a roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
We all did it though, right?
Yeah.
When McDavid scores, I say, yes!
Oh, wow.
That's a weird sensation. Cheering for that guy. It's odd. I don't know. Now, maybe I'm not as good a fan as the In the Dome guys, but
nobody is.
I'm willing to kind of suspend it for a day. I'll be
club and country are very different.
I'll be
It's
pro
not that
McDavid.
hard.
I will. I'll do it. If only for a day, if only for a couple of hours. Rhett, can you find your way in your heart to do it?
I'm a connoisseur of fine hockey. So yeah, I think he's a fine player. I hate the Oilers that he's not playing for the Oilers. So
Yeah. He could start losing, like Saturday, Sunday, but tomorrow's a win night for Connor.
That's right. McAvoy's still in hospital, right? Shoulder infection.
AC joint issue, and then an infection they've cleaned out. They did to drain a bunch of fluid. Not good. Not great, Rhett.
That stuff,
I played through mine, but
I was gonna say, didn't you have something where it was like a cut and then it got, or what how did that go?
that was a fight. Yeah, I had a fight in junior. I hit him in the tooth, and they stitched it up without cleaning it.
Oops. The good old days.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
so dumb as a kid too. I didn't really know. It was ballooned up and in massive pain, and all of a sudden you're under the knife.
Yeah.
I didn't know that if they hadn't cleaned it and gotten it, it was coming off.
Yeah, or that guy just had to brush his teeth, but it's the Western League back then.
Some halitosis, gingivitis could kill a guy if you're not careful. Yeah.
Rabies.
But those the hockey gloves, eh?
Yeah, they're great for carrying germs, I'm
A lot
guessing.
of shit going on in those gloves. Well, here's T's and P's to Charlie McAvoy. Hopefully he's all right. I knew he was out, was not going to play. I didn't realize
Jay McKee had to miss Game 7 of the semifinals because of that.
And what was his?
His was on his leg. He'd blocked a shot, which he was prone to do, and then it got infected.
Yeah.
It's no those you don't. I don't like
Yeah.
the infection stuff. Dicey.
How is our boy Jay McKee going? Has he got you an assistant coaching job lined up for next year yet?
Oh, whenever I want.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be, he's a sexy candidate out there, I'd suggest.
Sure.
He's selective as well, though.
Oh,
As he should be.
I thought you were maybe questioning his candidacy.
No.
legitimate-
I actually know that he's been offered a few things where he's like, yeah.
Okay. Really? Do you agree with his, or would it be?
I understand his reasoning because I know him as a friend.
Right.
Well, we talk about it. Like when you get a job in the NHL and it's your first, what are you walking into? It's usually an absolute mess. Otherwise, they're not firing a coach. And if that's what you're going to be judged on is your results in that environment, like be careful now.
And it's not the NFL where all these, you take the head coaching job because the money is through the roof. It's not quite the same in the NHL. I don't
No,
think,
guys don't
right?
typically their first deals get huge dough. It's a prove it. Then on your second contract, now we can talk about market rate for coaches.
Yeah. You're going to be great, Rhett.
I know.
When the
I
day
just gotta
comes,
get there.
yeah,
We're going to miss you.
Stay alive.
Yeah.
Stay alive, Rhett. Stay alive.
yeah. That's all you need to do?
Oh,
Just don't go
yeah.
dying and
Don't be dying.
Yeah.
That's going to be at overtime for Canada USA tomorrow night. Spill in his shot glass. Stay alive, Rhett. Just stay alive. Go Canada. Stay alive.
10 years from now, Ryan and I are still sitting here, just older and grayer, and
Grumpy.
everybody in the
Grumpy,
NHL, no coaches are wearing suits. They're all wearing track suits, and there's no morning skates, and everybody's mandatory once a week booze parties, going out and getting tanked as a
72 game
team.
schedule.
Can't drink anymore.
Warner did it. All that.
Zoomies and weed, Rhett. What's the new?
Oh, there's all kinds of medically prescribed. You can get
Yeah. It's a 4-day work week, even for NHL teams somehow. I don't know how we managed to get that implemented.
product
great.
76 game schedule.
How
What
many?
he's doing? He's got us
76.
hoodwinked. He's not going to be a coach. He's going to take Gary's job when Gary retires.
Gary.
Gary.
Tomorrow on the show, we will. I mean, it's going to be game day.
Oof.
U.S., Canada. Maybe some more clarity on Quinn Hughes. Will he? Won't he?
We will have all the clarity I need. Like, what do they
Practicing
still?
with the Canucks in Vancouver. That's all I need to know.
Yeah. At some point, if he's playing, he's going to have to get on a plane. He's in Vancouver. Boston's kind of over there.
It's on the other side. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of over there. Can be done, but
It is on the ocean, just a different ocean.
Would you just go around that way, or which way would you go?
More lobster and tuna, less salmon.
Right.
Is that Northwest Passage open this time of year, Rhett? Could he go north, or does he have to go through the Panama
Well, with
Canal?
climate change, it's becoming more navigable. Mm-hmm.
30 tooth.
Mm-hmm.
So less salmon, more lobster.
Tuna and lobster.
Tuna. I would make that trade, to be honest. I don't mind salmon, but I would be on the other side.
Well,
Is there
it's
more
nice
tuna?
to have
Is that
this.
right?
What's that?
More tuna?
Yeah.
Tuna's big there. All those, they got those tuna reality shows. All the Boston guys are out there getting the tuna.
Less king crab, though.
Yeah, king crab, you're going Alaska
Alaska.
there. That's a good boy. Because I
That's
would
good
take
shit.
crab over lobster.
Well, king crab.
Yeah. I'll get back to you. I'll think about it.
Thanks, Dean. You got till tomorrow.
Yeah. I like salmon, but it's not a deal breaker for me.
We had the
Walshy
king crab,
wants
though,
some
now you're
info.
thinking.
Boom Boom, do we need helmet for tomorrow's show?
Good question.
You know what? I think so. This is going to be a group effort. It's not going to be easy. We all need to dial in, be at our best.
Pulling the rope, boys.
Pulling the rope. And I'm excited to in 24 hours to know where your party prep is at, Retro. The food, the mega hats, whatever's been purchased or not been
Dill dip.
purchased.
You got to get the dill dip going. for
I
sure.
should make the dill dip pickle.
Too
dip.
easy
You
not.
should. Yeah.
You have
I'm
to.
gonna do that, Ryan.
See? You're welcome.
Now, is it too corny, or would you go with some kind of a Canadian themed? Yeah, so you'd have your bacon and
Maple cookies.
would you go?
Maple back bacon is your your garnish on your Caesar. Let's go.
Alberta beef.
I'm not feeding these people my
Oh,
beef.
all
I
right.
wouldn't even give my kid the ribeye.
You wouldn't give your
Get
kid
the
his true.
out of here. What the hell are we talking about?
That's fair enough.
That's for tomorrow's show.
I can't wait for tomorrow's show. I'm pumped for it.
Well,
yeah.
then let's start on it.
Love noodles.
Can't start tomorrow's show till we end this one, though.
That's right.
Yeah. Gotta end this one first.
Mm-hmm.
That'll do it.
See you, buddies.